Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We live, motherfuckers. Early motherfucking morning. What y'all doing out there in the world? Are you sleeping? Are you getting ready to start your day? Or you miserable and don't even want to start it? Anyway, pick your motherfucking self up. Get some pep in your step. Life is going to be all right for you. Don't be down. Put a smile on your face. What's bad is going to turn good for you in your life. You ain't going to have to go through misery forever. But before we start the show off, I got to start with the theme song by me, Legend and Comic. Got all the women dropping their hot ass and sexy, dancing and jiggling and wiggling. Be back in a minute to start the show, dog.
Get high, she's so sexy, she's so fly. Working her hips, rocking her body. Them other girls lame, she can get naughty. Work it, girl. Twerk it, girl. Stop flirting, girl. Why you do it on purpose, girl? Fall up in the club, the paparazzi. Valet, please, for the Maserati. VIP is where she be, but you can never take her to the embassy suites. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Rock your hair now take a dip. Tight mini skirt with the 7-inch heels. Got her own car with a house in the hill. She don't need a man cause she pay her own bills. But she'll get loose if you got that kill. She love a real dude with a nice attitude. Who gon' give it to her strong with a long attitude. She love the way I drop that top. And spin around the block, she'll drop and pop. I'm all in a dream. She see me every night. Especially when her and a man had a fight. Her undercover lover, my down to earth brother. I'm one of a kind, she'll never find another. I told her to pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Rock your hair. Now take that dip. It's all in her hips, in the way she move. All in her soul, in the way she grew. She all on her toes with a face full of dudes. With a teacher uniform like she just left school. Mommy so fine, make you wine and dine. Get out on the grind, make you hustle and shine. See, I'm the type of dude that like to cop them things. And she the type of girl that like to pop that thing. So gon' drop that thing. Pop that thing. And don't you never stop that thing. Until you end up on top of the game. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Rock your hips now take a dip. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Rock your hips now take a dip.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Now, it's a lot of years and a lot of time that went by since TUpac's death. And now, after all this time, we got strange developments going on with possibilities of finding out what really went on that night in Vegas. Now, the guy who they arrested originally supposed to made a statement years ago when he caught another separate criminal charges saying he know what happened, and they were supposed to have let all his charges be dismissed under the circumstances that he never spoke on the case again publicly. Since then, this guy decided to do interview after interview and write a book. And he says he's from the streets, he's a gangster, and all kind of shit, so he didn't want to speak on certain things. Now, pay attention to this. You don't want to speak on certain things, but this guy told the police department that allegedly his nephew, who got killed Tupac. So they gave this man immunity and let him out on the streets because they felt like they was able to solve a case that was the whole world wanted to find answers to. Now, when this man got out, like I said, he doing interview after interview. He all on Vlad TV, on every interview he can do. Then he say he gonna capitalize. Now, that's evil spirit. If you know that you had something to do with somebody's death, and then the police make a deal with you and let you go scot-free, because what he said to them was that his cousin or his nephew was the alleged shooter. But then he doubled back in interviews and tell people that he was the shooter. So technically, you lied to the police. And when you lie to the police and they find out, your case is over with. Your immunity don't even exist no more. So anyway, this brings us to the story of this ignorant ass nigga that deserved to get caught. And I hope they throw the book at his motherfucking ass for Tupac murder. Tupac's sister, Sakaria, shared a statement to TMZ saying there is no doubt a pivotal moment. The silence of the past 27 years surrounding this case has spoken loudly in our community. It's important to me that the world, the country, the justice system, and our people acknowledge the gravity of the passing of this man, my brother, my mother's son, my father's son. His life and death matters and should not go unsolved or unrecognized. So yes, today is a victory, but I will reserve judgment until all the facts and legal proceedings are complete. This makes this man's family feel a whole lot better about what happened to him. Now, they not absolutely jumping through the roof because it's not totally solved yet. This is just the beginning. But I got a feeling, if my thoughts tell me, that there's going to be some more people connected with this that's going to come out. And the only way they're going to come out is if they keep this man locked up and secure where he can't be free. Because if they let him out right now, and if it's other people that know about this, somebody going to kill him. They going to shut him up so they can't be revealed. Now, she concluded there have been multiple hands involved. This is Tupac's sister now that said this. And there remains so much surrounding the life and death of my brother Tupac and our Shakur family overall. We are seeking real justice on all fronts. Now, they released the mug shot of this ignorant motherfucker, which is public records. Law enforcement officials just held a press conference revealing Davis gave them the reason to get back on the case in 2018 when he started doing interviews and eventually wrote a book detailing his involvement in the murder. What I told y'all in other episodes. Now, this is a case where a nigga need to tell. Because this was a brother that was preaching to the world on the microphone, sending messages, and he was killed. His life was took because he got involved with the wrong people at the wrong time, and they end up jumping somebody. Now, a lot of people don't know why Tupac ended up getting shot. That night when Tupac got shot, earlier, they had beat up, had words with some Crip members. And remember, Suge Knight is a high-ranking blood, so it was nothing but blood surrounding Tupac. But in California, the Bloods and Crips get along. They make a truce so it doesn't be a bloodbath on the street. So with that being said, Pac had an altercation with some Crips. The Bloods that was with Pac helped Pac jump and beat up the Crip, which was only two of them in the group of Bloods. One of those Crip members was named Orlando Anderson. Google it. You're going to learn a lot from listening to my show. If you don't know nothing about Tupac, Google it. Orlando Anderson. And he later came back, pulled up in the car with some other people that they haven't found out exactly who it was yet. And they shot and killed Tupac. So it wasn't just, they just pulled up and shot Tupac. It was an altercation that led to it before that. But the reason why Tupac was involved in that because he was a rapper. He was in California around a bunch of gang members. He knew he was outnumbered. He had to fit in to make himself feel safe. And he got a little beside himself doing some shit he shouldn't have done. Some street shit. Sort of like what Blueface going through in California. The Crip rapper. They got some hot songs. You know, when you hang around niggas that's in the street, once you blow up in the industry, you're going to have street shit constantly happen. You can hang around your street dudes that was with you, that's really your friends and partners, but you take them out of that environment into a better environment where y'all not positioned and constantly in danger all the time and having to prove y'allself and act a fool, because that's what comes with the motherfucking hood. Okay, now officials say once they executed the search warrant, they were able to present new evidence to a grand jury who made the decision to indict Davis with one count of open murder with use of a deadly weapon with a gang enhancement. Now, TUpac Shakur was murdered 27 years ago, and there's finally been a major debate in the case. Cops have made an arrest in the connection to the killing. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was arrested early Friday morning by Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department on an unknown charges related to TUpac's murder, according to the AP, who says they spoke with two officials with first-hand knowledge of the arrest. Davis certainly isn't a new name when it comes to TUpac murder. Amid interviews in his book Compton Street Legend, that he was in a Cadillac from which the bullets that killed TUpac were fired. This nigga stupid. This is a broke-ass nigga trying to make a way out of nothing. And some shit that happened a long time ago that people tried to forget. Nigga, you just made it, sir. You wouldn't let it die. You damn fool, you. But there was God. God would make these devils keep doing devilish shit so we can get to the bottom of it. He work in a mysterious way. That's something my grandma always told me, and I really believe in it. And I'm not perfect, but I just know when stuff like this happen, somebody made it happen, and it wasn't a human. Now, Keefe D is a former Crip and claims to be the uncle of the late Orlando Anderson, who's been suspected, at least on the streets, to have been the shooter. Orlando is also the man who got into the fight with TUpac and his crew inside the MGM Grand right after a Mike Tyson fight, and shortly before the fatal shooting went down just off the Vegas Strip. Did I tell y'all that? Now, it was back in July when cops descended on the Las Vegas home owned by Keefe D's wife, Paula Clemens, executing a search warrant in connection to the murder investigation. During the search, cops took a computer, hard drive, cell phones, a copy of a Vibe magazine that featured TUpac, and tubs containing old photographs. They also took several .40 caliber bullets. You through. When they get through figuring this shit out, they gonna lock your black, fat, ugly, rotten ass up, nigga, because you should have shut the fuck up about something that happened in the past to a person that people love, a highly known public figure. But you have to keep running your mouth. I'm going to commercial break. Drop that thing. I'll be back in a minute.
So fly, working her hips, rocking her body. Them other girls lame, she can get naughty. Work, work, work it, girl. Twerk, twerk, twerk it, girl. Stop flirt, flirt, flirting, girl. Why you do it on purpose, girl? All up in the club, the paparazzi, valet, please for the Maserati. VIP is where she be, but you can never take her to the embassy suite. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 Beach Hills. Got her own car with a house in the hills. She don't need a man cause she pay her own bills, but she'll get loose if you got that kill. She love a real dude with a nice attitude, who gon' give it to her strong with a long attitude. She love the way I drop that top and spin around the block, she'll drop and pop. I'm all in a dream, she see me every night, especially when her and a man had a fight. Her and a couple lover, my down to earth brother, I'm one of a kind, she'll never find another. I told her to pop, pop, pop that thing, drop, drop, drop that thing, pop, pop, pop that thing, drop, drop, drop that thing, pop, 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 pop that thing, drop, 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 drop that thing, rock, 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 rock till it hits. Now take the dip. It's all in the hips, in the way she move, all in her soul, in the way she grew. She all on her toes with a face full of dudes, with a teacher uniform like she just left school. Mommy so fine, make you wine and dine. Get out on the grind, make you hustle and shine. See, I'm the type of dude that like to cop them things, and she the type of girl that like to pop that thing. So gon' drop, drop, drop that thing, pop, pop, pop that thing. And don't you never, never, never stop that thing until you end up on top of the game. Pop, pop, pop that thing, drop, drop, drop that thing, pop, pop, pop that thing, drop, drop, drop that thing, pop, pop, pop that thing, drop, drop, drop that thing, rock, rock, rock your hips now, now take a dip, pop, 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 pop that thing, drop, 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 drop that thing, pop, 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 pop that thing, drop, 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 drop that thing, pop, 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 pop that thing, drop, 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 drop that thing, rock, 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 rock your hips now, take a dip.
Okay. Crazy Bone. Y'all remember him? From the Bone Thugs of Harmony. They do all that singing, rapping and shit. Anyway, Crazy Bone. So I fought for my life, but I won the battle this time. Crazy Bone said he spent 9 days fighting for his life in the hospital. Literally, the Bone Thugs and Harmony rapper just posted a picture from the hospital bed on social media, and he's thanking God for being alive. Crazy said he just fought for my life, literally, for 9 days straight, and I only won the battle this time because I know Jehovah God was with every step of the way fighting for me. Now, he was hospitalized last month after he started coughing up blood, so the doctors ran the test and discovered a bleeding artery in one of his lungs, and he twice went under the knife. When Crazy was in the hospital, tons of celebrity and sports figures wished him the best, and he says he's thankful for all the prayers. This is what Crazy said. Never take life for granted and enjoy it while you have it. Thanks for all your thoughts and prayers. Trust me. You got to be thankful every day you wake up in this world, in this country, especially what we're going through, the good times, the bad times, the struggles, the crimes, the diseases, the poisons. I mean, it's just a lot of shit going on out here in this world. But through it all, you have to be thankful and be blessed every day that you can wake up. I mean, even when you go through something that's stressful, and trust me, we all go through something that could be stressful, but you got to stay strong, you got to stay fighting, and you got to stay replanning how to make that not happen to you again. You can't give up and quit. I always tell people, stop throwing the towel in on life. If somebody throw the towel in on life, you pick that motherfucker back up. You understand? You pick it back up. You cannot throw the towel in on life. That's what people want you to get. That's what every motherfucker that ain't never made you and meant you no good to do. Just throw the towel up in on life. Now back to TUpac. TUpac brothers Mo Preem Shakur said about them arresting Keefe D it brought back trauma of the murder, and he said the case isn't closed for him. He said he's glad that there's been an arrest after all these years, but it doesn't end the investigation in his eyes. Now, Tupac brother says that, it's good someone is finally being held for Tupac's murder, but he's waiting to see if there are other arrests, including potential accomplishment. They are going to be, brother. You do not have to worry about that. Trust me. Because he was not, when it comes to niggas, this most of the time that do killings and shit, niggas don't too much go and kill a nigga by themselves. Most of these men don't have the heart to do that. So it's always 9 times out of 10 or 20 motherfuckers that know about it. Or 5 or 6 motherfuckers that know about it. But trust me, he ain't the only one. And this motherfucker ain't gonna go down as the only one. You could take that to the back. I would be shocked after seeing all these niggas out here in the world telling and drug selling to see this black brother actually go down by himself and don't say nothing. This would make history with all the snitching that these tough guys be doing once they get caught. Now, Tupac's brother wants more information on the motive behind the infamous 1996 murder. He said, I ain't got enough. He said the Las Vegas Police Department only recently got in contact with Pac's family about the murder, but the detective who first reached out has since retired. Yeah, the detective being retired was a white guy. He's actually been on Vlad TV before, and he talked about the shit. But he retired, so they have to use a whole new police who has to dig back through all that information all over again. Just to get to the motherfucking truth. But that's the times we living in. It is what it is. Now, everybody been riding for Tupac ever since they caught this goddamn fool. It only makes sense. Guess who else riding for him? Somebody that actually rode his dick when he was alive. Jada Pinkett Smith. The lady that got Will Smith to get up out of his seat at the Oscars and go smack the shit out of Chris Rock. Jada Pinkett Smith is one of many who are happy to have somebody being held to account over the murder of Tupac Shakur. And she made it known to her millions of followers. The actress took to Instagram Friday night with a short but concise reaction to Tupac news. She said, P.S. writes, now I hope we can get some answers and have some closure. R.I.P. Pac. Like we said, a simple, fairly message, but it's quite meaningful considering how much Tupac meant to Jada and how she often referenced him today. Yeah, one thing about it's certain men that when they come in contact with certain women, that woman never forgets about that man. Especially if he has a good heart, a good soul, and he fucked the shit out of her. Oh man, she might get with somebody else and might end up being with somebody else the rest of her life. But she would never, ever forget you. I'm going to break again. It's 4:20 time. Drop that thing. I'll be back. Check. Drop
She pay her own bills, but she'll get loose if you got that kill. She love a real dude with a nice attitude, who can give it to her strong with a long attitude. She love the way I drop that top and spin around the block. She'll drop and pop. I'm all in a dream. She see me every night, especially when her and a man had a fight. Her and a couple of her, my down to earth brother. I'm one of a kind. She'll never find another. I told her to pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock till you hear me. Now take that dip. It's all in her hips, in the way she move. All in her soul, in the way she grew. She all on her toes with a face full of dudes. With a teacher uniform like she just left school. Mommy so fine, make you wine and dine. Get out on the grind, make you hustle and shine. See, I'm the type of dude that like to cop them things. And she the type of girl that like to pop that thing. So gon' drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. And don't you never, never, never stop that thing. Until you end up on top of the game. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Rock, rock, rock your hips now take a dip. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hips now take a dip.
You got to know when to not spend too much money. You got to know when to hold and fold. And sometimes when a woman get with a rich man or with a bunch of niggas that got money and they learn that they can get money out of them, they get used to living a lifestyle. And then when that lifestyle ends, when they start having a few kids, see, when you young, I'm going to tell you something. Let me give you some game, ladies. When a girl 18, 19, 20, 21, even 25, she's sexy as a motherfucker. She's able to get around men that's financially stable and get down to whatever she want to get out of them. But once she popped that first baby out, she starts to lose credibility. Not as a woman, but being able to break the men like that. You know why you lose credibility? Because now you don't have that freedom you used to have to go fucking suck anybody when you want to. You can't go put it on that man anytime like you used to, midnight, after blue. You can't leave when you want to. See, all those men that was giving you that money and giving you what you wanted, you was available at any time. When you had that motherfucking child, you're not available like that no more. That's what a lot of women forget. Then they have a second one and a third one. The sex and the dick start getting so good they just say, "Nut at me, nigga." But they forgetting about they plan. You're not going to be able to get that money out the man no more. So based on that, you're going to at some point get back to your life of living normal, spending regular money, buying regular clothes. And this is what has happened to Black China. That's right. Black China is selling shoes, clothes, and purses just to get by. Now, I ain't going to lie, I done had a downtime before in my life where I made mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but you got to know when to hold and fold and get back to it. Angela White, formerly Black China, she done got her name changed. She done came back down to reality so much that she done changed her name back right. Because you know why? She know that's the only way she going to be able to pull off moves and make things happen again. Because she done went all on the internet and got known as a freaky slut. So now you have to clean that image up and get back to a sexy librarian. And that's what she's doing. Give her credit. She says she's resorted to selling her personal belongings to keep her head above water, asking Tigger to chip in for that looming custody battle. Now, she got babies by one of the Kardashian brothers, too, Rob Kardashian. Now, this is what she fucked up. Rob is the broke Kardashian. She thought she was hitting their lick like Kim and them be doing when they go fuck on motherfuckers. The Kardashians had their money blocked and protected. If you were doing your homework, Black China, you would have known that you weren't coming up fucking with one of those Kardashians. Anyway, she tried to work the game. According to new legal documents, Obtained by TMZ, Angela says she's selling off her clothes, purses, and shoes to an online consignment store and to friends and family just to make ends meet. Angela claims she bought in over $178,000 from selling her personal items, which she says has supplemented her plummeted business sale. But there's a problem. She says it's really just a stopgap measure because she's going to eventually run out of clothes, purses, and shoes to sell. That means you need to invest, bitch. These women, I ain't gonna say that, because women got sense. These ignorant bitches that want to be women don't know that you got to make money to keep money. If you ain't filthy rich, I'm talking about filthy rich, you got to always keep getting money, even if you having money. Because if you just spend when not putting in, it evaporates. You know, everybody that went through that experience, well, not everybody, but a lot of people, it don't make you the worst person in the world. It just smack you in the face and say, bow, this is life, motherfucker. You're going to be on the side of the bridge and ain't nobody going to fuck with you because you fucked up. Now, with Angela fighting Tigger in court over legal and physical custody of their son, King, she said the legal bills are piling up on her end and she won't be able to keep up the fight for her kid without some money from her rapper ex. No, you don't need to keep up no fight. Just get a child to the dad. What's she trying to keep up a fight with her ex about custody when you ain't even out here trying to make no money and he out here making money? You either gonna go get a job, baby, sell all your shit, and eventually quit the job and open up a business and get back to it. You're gonna have to downgrade for a minute. That's what people don't understand in life. Just because you had a lot of money before and you fall out, fuck what people think about you around you. They're gonna look down on you. They're gonna laugh. They're gonna say this and that. They're gonna think the worst. At that point, you pull yourself back together and start making the moves to get back to where you was wanting to be. And the people that you see look down on you and laugh, and when you get back to the top, you laugh at them. But you focus and you zoom in on you. And you fix all the mistakes that you made to make yourself happy. Now in the document, Angela also claims Tigger's been interfering with the limited time she does have with her son, which is only 24 hours a week. Oh, so he really got the child already. Angela says Tigger refuses to directly communicate with her, share his contact information, or give her an address where King lives. She also claims he's holding back important information on the kid's health, safety, and welfare, such as the location of the kid's school and his prescriptions. No. Stop. This man is a good father. He's been had his kids. He know you wild because he been with you. He done fucked you. He ain't saying you ain't shit. He just know you ain't out trying to get no money. And you got tired of, realizing that you can't get these money out of these niggas no more because you're getting older. You got stretch marks now. Saddlebags on your arm. And hey, a man got to do the right thing for their child at the time that you get to crashing out. Now see, now life is going bad and she just wants to continue sitting on her ass. Reality should be setting in, lady. It's time for you to get up off your stinky, sexy, old ass and get to this moolah. There's a whole lot out here for to get to you. If you haven't worked the whole time throughout your life, then you got to start working. Shit, you shouldn't really even be too mad about it because you had a nice, relaxed vacation throughout your life where you didn't have to work so hard like everybody. So you got to learn how to take the good with the bad. Anyway, you just tune in to another motherfucking episode of Legend of Comic. Early in the motherfucking morning, I was up talking this shit, letting y'all know that we might get some closure to Tupac's death. That would be amazing for breaking news on CNN with Keefe, the alleged killer, and 3-4 motherfuckers. Just catch everybody, tie everybody ass up, and bring this shit to justice. Until the next time, until the next episode, you just might be somebody one day, Niku.
get high.